Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe video, I'm going to show you how I prepare this crispy eggplant ever. I'm going to share with you all my tips and tricks to make this crispy eggplant, and this is so delicious. So let's get started with the recipe. For that you need nice big size of eggplant. Now you want to choose and pick the right shape for it, and I'm just going to wash it and peel the skin off. Once I'm done that, I want to chop it off the end just like that. And now you can shape it however you prefer. You can cut it in the disc, or you can have one big long slide, however you want to do it. Today I am going to keep it long slices, so that way it's easier and faster to fry. So now make sure that you chop it or you slice it evenly. All the slice should be evenly so they cook evenly. All slices are ready, and you can see size are even. Now I'm just gonna lay out this on a plate and add salt, generous amount of salt, and give it a nice rub on the both the sides, so that way it will help to release the bitterness from the eggplant. Now once you apply it on the both the side, we are just going to leave it for like 10 to 15 minutes, and I will show you once it's ready for the next step. So look at this, you can see the water is coming out. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash it off with the nice cold water, and then you want to pat dry it. I already pat dried, but I just want to show you here. So I'm just going to take a paper towel and dab it, or you can just take it in between paper towel and just gently press it. It comes out dry because I already pre dried it. So now it's ready for next step. Now we are going to do some coating for it, and this is how you make the crispy coating. Here I have rice flour, all purpose flour. In this bowl I'm gonna get some breadcrumbs. Now I'm gonna add a salt. So each step has to be seasoned, so that way you get nice flavor in each layer. So I'm adding salt in all of these three: breadcrumbs, all purpose flour, and rice flour. And I think I need more breadcrumbs, so I'm just adding it more here. Let me share something really important. You don't need rice flour. If you want to skip, you can completely skip it. You can use only the mixture of the all purpose flour and breadcrumbs. I like some thick layer, that's why I'm adding rice flour here. Now into all purpose flour I'm adding some cornstarch, and I will show you when how to use it, rice flour, and you can skip it too, and I will show you both the result. Now, in all purpose flour I'm adding garlic powder and black pepper, and same thing I will also add in breadcrumbs, garlic powder and black pepper. Now into the breadcrumbs, to get nice color, I'm adding this chili powder, paprika, and this is very mild but it will give nice flavor. And for the spice I'm adding a little bit of chili flakes, and at the end I'm adding some parmesan cheese and mix it. I think I forgot to add oregano, so I will just add it later. Now you want to mix it everything nicely, so all the seasoning we have added is mixed very nice. So now here I'm adding oregano, and now mix it again. Now for the all purpose flour, you want to add water and keep mixing it, and you want to make it into a batter, like consistent. It should be a little runnier than the pancake batter. Now all that ready, let's start breading. I'm taking one slice and then dabbing into this rice flour. Now this step is optional. If you want to skip this, you can directly add this slice into the batter and skip the this part. But since I want to show you how thick it can be when you use the rice flour. So I'm just showing you. So we're gonna do couple of slices in the rice flour, and then rest I will just do in the batter. So look at this. You need a spoon to apply it when you dab this in rice flour, because it's hard to stick, but it will give nice and thick crispy layer. So if you prefer that, you can go ahead and do extra step. Now I'm putting in the breadcrumb. Once you dip it in the flour batter, and then you want to coat it with nicely with these breadcrumbs, and gently want to tap it and pressure it. Don't do it too much, otherwise it will come off. So do be gentle on this and just tap tap tap, and it will stick right on. After a few minutes it's gonna stick very nicely once it's dry. So this is ready, our second slide. I'm just going to repeat the step. Apply some rice flour and dip it in this batter, and see, this is what I'm talking about. You need spoon to stick it, because it will run right off when it has the flour on it. So this is nicely coated, and then it goes in the breadcrumbs. If you're looking for nice thick layer, then you should not skip the rice flour. Now these two slices are ready with the rice flour. Now I'm just gonna do straight with the batter, and this way is much faster and you still get nice result. It's gonna be also crispier. I'm just going to repeat the same process. Just dab it and nicely gently press it, so that way all the breadcrumbs are nicely stick on this slice. Look at this, looks beautiful already. And I'm just gonna finish up all the slice similarly, and I will be right back once it's ready. All my slices are ready, nicely coated with all the breadcrumbs and all-purpose flour, everything. So now next step is to shallow fry it. So in a pan, I'm taking a little bit of oil. Once it's ready, I'm just gonna put it all my two slices that I can fit in this pan, and I'm just going to shallow fry them from the both the side until they turn nice golden brown from both the side. Look at this. And this stove is on medium heat, so you don't want to burn them, but you want, if you want nice crispy golden color on them, you have to keep it on a medium to high, but don't do it too high, otherwise it will get nice black spot on it and it won't look pretty. Look at this, how gorgeous this looks. It's so good. And similarly, I will just shallow fry all of my slice, and then once it's ready, I'm going to show you how they look. Can you hear this? How crispy they came out, and they came out really delicious. So I hope you enjoy watching this video, and you can use this dish many ways, which I can share in next recipe. But if you enjoy watching this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.